everyone. Right, I'm back in school again for today. So today's numeracy lesson we are going to be looking at understanding the relationship between multiplication and division. Okay, so we have done quite a little bit of dividing. We did multiplying before Christmas, so hopefully you remember some of it. So I'm going to start you off with an in focus as always. So have a look here. I have got 20 cherries, okay? Not red noses, they are cherries. And I have got some cakes here, okay? Now I want you to put 4 or 5 cherries on each cake. So draw out the 4 cakes that I have got here and add 4 or 5 cherries to each cake. See what you come up with. So I want you to pause the video here and then come back to me and we'll have a look at that together, okay? So pause now. Okay, how did we do? Did you come across a bit of a problem? I did too when I was doing this one, so let's have a look. Now, it starts off nice and easy. If I choose to put 5 cherries on each cake, or I choose to try and put 5 cherries, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will go on that one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so far so good, they've also got 5. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, they've got 5 because remember the groups have to be equal. And 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, absolutely. So that's nice and easy, isn't it? So I have got 5 cherries on each cake. Now, if I wrote that down as a calculation, that would be 4 lots of 5. Would you agree? So we'd have 4 lots of 5 is 20, however many cherries we started with. Okay. Now, I can't put 4 on, can I? If we look at, I've got another 4 cakes here. Let's do it again. So if I put 4 on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Still fine. 9, 10, 11, 12, yep, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hang on, I've got some cherries left over, haven't I? I'm going to put them over here for a moment. 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, I love cherries, so I could just eat them, but they're for cakes, aren't they? So actually, look what we'd have to do, guys. Oops. We'd have to bring in another cake, wouldn't we? I'd have to get back into the kitchen and I'd have to be baking. There we go. So now I can put 4 cherries on each cake and I can use up all 20 cherries. And that shows me 5 lots of 4, doesn't it? So 5 lots of 4 is 20. Okay, so we've solved the problem by bringing in another cake. Fair enough. Now, I can also write division calculations that go along with these multiplication calculations. So watch carefully. If 4 lots of 5 is 20, then 20 divided into sets of 5, like I've done there, are 4 sets of 5 is 4, isn't it? Because we get 4 sets of 5. And over here, I started with my 20 cherries, but this time I shared them into groups of 4 and I had 5 groups of 4. Now what I want you to do is have a look at those numbers for me down here and pause the video and have a think about them. What do you notice? Okay, so pause now. Okay, what did we notice, guys? Yep, they're the same numbers, aren't they? So the numbers are recurring. We've got 4, 5, 20. 4, 5, 20, 4, 5, 20, 4, 5, 20. Now you've seen this before, haven't you? In addition and subtraction when we do number families. Okay, and that's exactly what we are looking at today in our workbook. We are looking at the number families of multiplication and division. Okay, let's have a look at another one before I set you off on the workbook. So I've got some lovely daisies at the top there. Okay, and if I remember rightly, there are 24 of them. There are indeed. I just did a quick check. So there are 24 daisies at the top. What I want you to do now is pause the video and see if you can write a multiplication calculation for me for those daisies. So think about how many groups of what can you get in there. Okay, so pause. Okay, how did we do? Okay, let me take you through. If you weren't sure, don't worry. So if I look at this, I can group them this way, can't I? So if I group the daisies this way, there we go. I have got how many groups? I've got 6, haven't I? So I've got 6 groups of how many in each group? 4. So I've got 6 lots of 4, which when I put my 6 lots of 4 together gives me the 24, doesn't it? Okay. Now, if I look at the division fact associated with that, what number do I have to start with? It's just like in subtraction, isn't it, guys? We always start with the biggest number in division. So if I had my 24 daisies and I divided them, into 6 groups, I would have 4 in each group. So there is my associated division fact, okay? So 6 lots of 4 is 24, but 24 divided into 6 groups means there's 4 in each group. Okay, I want you to pause the video now and see if you can come up with another way to split that group up. See if you can then have a go at writing out the multiplication calculation, and if you really feel like challenging yourself, also writing out the division calculation that goes with it. Okay, so have a go now. Okay, let's have a look then at another way that we could split this up. If I grab my green pen, I split it into 6 groups of 4, but I could also split them this way. And then I would have, finish there, I would have 4 groups of 6, wouldn't I? So 4 times 6, 4 lots of 6 is also 24. Okay, so we're carrying on with our number family here. Now, who got onto the division bit at the bottom? Hopefully you remembered we always start with the biggest number. So if I'd got 24 and I shared it into 4 groups, how many would be in each group? 6. Okay. So there we go, guys, looking at the relationship between multiplication and division. Now, in your workbook, you have got a very similar layout to this, only this bit, the division bit, is over there, but I couldn't fit it on the board. So instead of being one on top of each other, your division part is over there. So you've got more or less exactly the same layout though, and I think you've got 4 or 5 goes at this. They're going to give you a group of pictures at the top, and they want you to fill in the blank boxes just like I've done. So if it helps to stop and rewind this video and keep having a look at it, then please do. If it helps you to draw them out on some scrap paper and draw all over them, do. But also feel free to do that in your book, guys, that's fine. And there's one of them, I believe it's the one with the stacked books. I want you to be careful, because if you're unsure, do the obvious one first. They're in 3 stacks, so do 3 times what is in each stack, okay? And then that will get you going on the number family, because don't forget, if I had a rogue 7 in here, I'd know I'd gone wrong, because in a number family, you're only ever going to get the 3 same numbers. So if I'd got any number other than 24, 4 and 6 in this family, I'd know I wasn't on the right track. Okay, guys, give it a go. Don't forget to email me if you get stuck, and good luck. Bye-bye.